Hey, 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 welcome to the Attic Manadad here. Today is Tribal Tuesday. It's also an uphill battle because we're going to try to win with a rainbow deck, with a 5-color Wooburg deck, Jodah the Unifier, on my free spells account where I've never put a dime in. So, can we do it? Let's see. That's right, it's human tribal. Also kind of legendary tribal because we're running 3 Jodahs. It's a 5/5. Legendary creatures you control get +X/+X, and when you cast a legendary spell from your hand, you're going to cascade, essentially. Exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a legendary non-land card. So Jodah's going to bring a friend along, or I guess a friend of Jodah's is going to bring another friend along. Yeah, it's all very triple couple. Anyways, yeah, since this is my free spells account, I'm just going to use the Thalias I have. They're not matched, but it's what I have. I got 1 Dech. Other versions of this deck, I think, maybe even run up to 3 or 4 of these. It's a 2/3 lifelink. Lifelink seems to be pretty critical when I was testing this out. Catilda's nice because it's going to let our creatures start tapping for mana. So if we can get some of the pieces in play with Catilda, we can really pop off. What in my testing, I needed some more interaction. So I got Brutal Cathar and Extraction Specialist. They're humans. They're not legends, so they're not going to trigger Jodah. If you want to go all in on legends, you could do that. But just based on what I had, right? I'm running 1 Adeline. It's a bit tricky to cast with the white, but we do have like Secluded Courtyard, Plaza of Heroes, and we got a bunch of the Trilands. I don't think I have any more than 2 or 3 of any given Triland, so right now I got 1 Rafine's Tower in here. Probably should go up more if I can. Nope, I don't have it. See, this is why we do this. But a bunch of the Trilands, Secluded Courtyard, Plaza of Heroes, and some untapped lands. King Darien is nice. If we get the Red Adrabic, which is not a human, but is fun with legendaries, to make all our legendaries into tokens, that combos nicely with King Darien. Lagrella the Magpie is our other big piece of interaction as a creature. It's a 2/3 and comes in, can exile something, and including our own things, so it can kind of protect us if we're worried about board wipes and things from the opponent. We got Shauna, which is another life linker, which is nice. We got 3 Relic of Legends to help us cast all our stuff. We got 4 Airtie Resurrected. I did spend some wild cards on these because this seems like a pretty good card when I've faced it. And again, we don't have a lot of interaction. We don't have any really spell interaction. It's all human-based or all creature-based stuff. So we've got the Airtie Resurrected, which can either counter a spell when it comes in or destroy a creature or planeswalker when it comes in. But of course, they do get to replace it. So it's not a 2-for-1, but still very useful. We got 3 Helana and Elena's because this card can just get out of control real quick if it's left unanswered. And actually, 2 of these Katos the Spiders, in my testing, this was causing people to scoop, even when they weren't out of the game. But just being able to go and take a 1 card out of people's decks made some people angry enough to scoop. So maybe worth it just for the scoops that you get, even though it is a 5-mana 4/4. Of course, when it comes in, enters the battlefield, you exile a card other than a basic land card from the opponent's graveyard, and then you can search the graveyard, hand, or library for cards of that same name. And they don't get to redraw if they're in their hand, right? That's pretty strong. And then you get to cast the card too. So it is a nice 2-for-1 when it works. And of course, it will cascade very nicely with the Jodah the Unifier. So that is the deck. Let us see if we can win with a rainbow deck with account where no money has been put in. And just to prove that to you, I'm going to go to the store here and show you. See, I mean, if I put money in, the first thing I would have bought was this welcome bundle, which gives a ton of stuff for $5, but I haven't because this is my free spells account. Okay, so just playing all those midweek events like I show on the channel. Thanks to everybody who is a subscriber, and if you're not, definitely subscribe because there are giveaways from time to time. All right, let's play some games. Just looking for 1 game where I pop off with Jodah here. Delver. Don't flip, don't flip, don't flip. Am I recording? Yeah. Well, let's get the counterspell. Got another one, so may as well. Doesn't flip. Yeah, let's do Proving Ground. And they probably have another counterspell, but we'll try it. Without the back, okay. Thirsting for discovery. I have a feeling some big 5/5 serpents are coming. Luckily, they don't seem to have a way to counter Jodah this turn. Oh! Oh, come on. I was going to play Jodah. Any standard where you can play nonsense like this is pretty fun. Okay, well, we're going to be in big trouble if we don't draw that third land, but I guess I'll go. The opponent is going first, so we'll try it. Maybe this should be a 25 or 26 land deck. I don't know. Name human, of course. Let's cast everything but our Red Arabic. Oh, we drew the third land. Okay. What do we want? Well, we can't Lagrella. We could actually add a line. I don't know. They're going to remove whatever we play. I was hoping maybe this sticks around for a turn and we can make a token, and then we'll have Darien to protect the tokens. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Looks like they're doing some weird thing. Pretty good. 2/2 token attacking as well. You need to hit another color source. Love to get that 4th mana. Get Halana going. So this is either Jund. It's probably Jund. Means they should have tons of removal, like Unleash the Inferno. Okay. Seven damage. They attack. They do not attack. Okay, well, we get a land, but it is a tap land. So we ain't doing much this turn. Send in the 2/2, leave the 2/3 back to block. Yep. May as well sacrifice it. Treasure. Could definitely run Fable of the Mirror Breaker in this deck. Mana fixing is quite nice. It's either leave up Urtai Resurrected, but I think we'd rather be proactive here. And remove the reflections. What do we think they're going to cast next turn? I'm worried about what they would copy, but they could also just kill Lagrella and get back Fable of the Mirror Breaker and get crazy value. Yeah. So I don't even get to exile the 2/2? Great. Well, this is probably a terrible matchup. Kobold 13. Crushing us. Guess I'll no blocks. Keep a creature down to plus up with Halana. Invoke Despair? Well, never mind. It's ridiculous that they can cast that in their 3-color deck. What do we do? We just blow up the reflections of Kiki Jiki? And draw some more cards. Guess we just try to let the game go on for a while and let's get more mana. To the point where we can get some threats down that are... Or they could just cast Invoke Despair over and over. Very frustrating they can play that so easily in their 3-color deck. That should be a mono black only card. This is the classic Jund. We are getting classic Junded for sure. We can't even double spell here. We can blow up the Briar Bridge tracker. But I don't think it's gonna... I don't think it's gonna help. 1-for-1ing ain't gonna beat all these 3-for-1s and 2-for-1s. They are down to 8. We could somehow find a way to swing this. Are they gonna... Oh, I got a Shieldred. Okay. So we're just dead. Boom, 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 boom. Up against Nantas. Qantas Airlines for Nans. Manan flies Qantas. Call it Nantas. And I think we're going to keep this. We at least got 3 lands this time. I want the white and the green because then we can cast Catilda on turn 2. Alright, we need some serious interaction here. Up against the Enchantments deck. Not drawing any of our interactive creatures. Then it could be relevant if they have Catilda. Blossom Sands. Circle of Confinement, okay. That was rude. Kind of counting on that. What do we draw? Another Jodah. Not helpful. I guess we can get a 2-3 down next turn. Kind of tempted to play Relic of Legends because then at least Jodah would be in play, although they also run more of these enchantment removal things. Okay, well they didn't even attack there. Yeah, okay, well Borrowed Time and Touch the Spirit Realm in the graveyard is nice. Maybe we can get Kato's the Spider going in this game. And attack for 2, okay. Alright, well they're being fairly slow. I think we'll take out the Jukai Naturalist. This might draw out some removal here. Lots of lands. Good to see. Yeah. Okay, we drew out the removal. At a certain point, we don't want the Visionary in their hand because they're going to be able to get back a bunch of good stuff. Oh, Skyblessed Samurai. Hello. And a Machiko's Reign of Truth? Alright. Well, that's the game. Talia, you're a bit late to the party. Ooh, come on, people. Let's win a game with Jodah. Okay, trying one more game because I added 2 more lands. Took out 2 Helena and Elena's. Of course, we're going second to the mono black aggro, so it's probably not going to happen. Dream. Cut down? No. Just have protection from werewolves. Oh, we got Jodah. We don't have the mana to cast Jodah. We don't even have the mana to cast Katos. Uh-oh. I screwed that up. Steal some tempo from opponent. Hey! Somehow we won. Okay, so here is Rainbow Humans. I never got to go off with Jodah. Sorry, everyone. It was 3 and 7. At least when we were on the play, we did okay, but a lot of times we were on the draw and just getting run over by the good decks here on the ladder. When I played it on my phone, I was able to pop up with it, so you're welcome to try your luck. But it looks like, in terms of, against the odds, uphill battle, this is an uphill battle that just we didn't win. Anyways, thanks for joining me here in the attic. I'm a Mana Dad. Remember, Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. Adios.